Hello, welcome back. Today's tutorial will be doing this shawl using Karen's Simply Soft. The color I'm using is Plum Perfect. The weight of this yarn is 4 medium and it's 100% acrylic. And using hook size I 5.5 millimeter. Right, let's begin with our slip knot and chain up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slip stitch to the first chain. Now onto row 1. Chain up 4. This counts as our first treble. Now work over the tails and do 7 trebles, a chain 1 and another set of 7 trebles into the ring. This technique is called no weaving in ends method. And another reminder, as you work, make sure to count. It's always a good habit. And it saves a lot of hassle in the end. Here you'll see me counting all my trebles, making sure all 14 are there. So on to row 2. I'll chain up 7. This counts as our first treble and a chain 3 space. Now go ahead and front post double crochet in each of the following 7 trebles. Now chain up 5. This is our center point of our shawl. And proceed with front post double crochet in the following 7 trebles. Now finishing up row 2, chain up 3 and treble into the 4th chain by grabbing both top loops. That completes our row 2. Onto row 3, chain up 4, again count as our first treble, and insert 7 trebles in the following chain 7 space. And just a reminder, go ahead and check your work. Now skipping the next 3 front pose and single crochet into the 4th. And skipping the next 3 front pose onto our center point of our shawl. Work 7 trebles, a chain 1 and another set of 7 trebles in the chain 5 space. So pause and check our center point, looking good. Now on forward, skip the first 3 front posts and single crochet on the 4th. And then skip the next 3 onto our last chain 7 space, insert 7 trebles. Now treble in the 4th chain of chain 7, making sure you grab both top loops of that chain. Okay, that completes row 3. Let me lay it down so you can see it's now shaping our shawl. Okay, row 4. Now chain 7, and front post double crochet in each of the following 7 trebles. It's looking good so far. Now let's move on by chaining up 3 and front post double crochet in each of the following 7 trebles. Here we are again at the center point, chain up 5 and front post double crochet around each of the next 7 trebles. And chain up 3 and repeat front post double crochet in the next 7 trebles. And lastly, chain up 4, then treble into the 4th chain of chain 7. All right, on to row 5. Chain up 4, and insert 7 trebles in the chain 3 space. Now go ahead and skip the first 3 front posts there and single crochet in the 4th front post. Now skipping the next 3 front bows onto our chain 3 space, insert 7 trebles. Now skip the first 3 front bows, single crochet on the 4th front bows, skipping the next 3 front bows. Now we are at the center point of our shawl, our chain 5 space. You're going to insert 7 trebles, 8 chain 1, and another set of 7 trebles. Now center point is complete. Onto the 4th front bow, single crochet, and in this chain 3 space insert 7 trebles. Now repeat by skipping the 3 front bows and single crochet in the 4th front post. And into our last space, go ahead and insert 7 trebles. Treble in the 4th chain. My goodness, it's so pretty. Now row 6. Chain up 7. Front post double crochet each in the next 7 trebles. Now chain up 3 and repeat front post double crochet each in the next 7 trebles. Now repeat again, chain 3 and front post double crochet in the next 7 trebles. Alright, we are now at the center point, chain up 5. And let me go ahead and lay this down so you can see your work so far. Now, Here we go, and repeat front post double crochet in each of the next 7 trebles. Now chain up 3 and repeat front post double crochet in each of the following trebles. And here we go again, chain up 3 and front post double crochet in each of the next following trebles. And lastly, treble in the 4th chain. Onto row 7. Chain up 4 and 7 trebles in the chain 7 space there. Now single crochet in the 4th front post, skipping the next 3 front posts onto our chain 3 space, 7 trebles. Now repeat single crochet in the 4th front post, and skipping the next 3 front posts onto our chain 3 space, 7 trebles. Alright, now single crochet in the 4th front post, approaching our center point with the chain 5 space, insert 7 trebles, a chain 1 and 7 trebles. Once again, we've completed the center point onto the pattern, single crochet in the 4th front post, and 7 trebles in the chain 3 space. I have the pattern written on the screen. Go ahead and finish up this side of our triangle, and I'll meet you towards the end. Alright, I am at the end. Go ahead and do your last single crochet and then 7 trebles in the last space. Now at last, go ahead and treble in the 4th chain. Okay, we have now completed 7 rows so far. The pattern consists of repeating row 6 and row 7. Now the final touch, our edging. Insert 1 single crochet in your last treble and 4 single crochet in the chain 4 space. And then 3 single crochet into the treble space. And here's what it looks like. Repeating 4 single crochet and 3 single crochet pattern. So here at the center point with a tail, go ahead and crochet over that like we did before and do 6 single crochet into the ring. Now go ahead and continue on with the 3 single crochet on the treble spaces and 4 single crochet on the chain 4 spaces. I'll see you in the next corner. So now we are at our chain 4 space, which is our corner. Go ahead and do 3 single crochet. And then go ahead and turn your work onto the next 2 trebles. Insert 1 single crochet each. Now chain up 2. Slip stitch into the first chain. So that is what we called a picot stitch. Our edging consists of this stitch all the way around. I just want to show you what it looks like so far with my picot stitches. Now we are at the center point. The difference here is just this chain 1 space. Go ahead and skip that onto the next treble. Start your picot stitches again. Okay, I have just finished my last picot stitch. Now in the last treble space, insert 2 single crochet. Now go ahead and slip stitch to the first single crochet, and that finishes our project. Go ahead and fasten it off and pull your yarn through the last loop and pull it gently but snugly. Now don't forget to weave in your end. Alright, project now completed. Just wanted to give you a closer glance. And here's the full view of our go-to shawl. This pattern is available at yarnspirations.com, and no, I am not sponsored. It is Yarn Inspiration inspired. Until our next project, goodbye for now.